So I'm sure most of you already know Arrow CS or Arrow Live on YouTube. He is a massive CS2 content creator, really popular streamer, but he also makes YouTube videos. He has a really cool YouTube channel that I've actually enjoyed watching a lot lately, and he's been posting a lot more on. And I like watching things in the CS community. You know, it helps me stay up to date. Every once in a while I learn some new stuff, and it's just, you know, my version of entertainment. But in a recent video, Arrow said something that really shocked and surprised me, and I personally felt called out, and honestly I think some of you are going to feel called out as well. So in this video today, I want to go over what Arrow said, why it shocked and surprised me so much, and why I think he's actually giving some pretty unfortunate advice and unfortunate takes to some of his audience. But first, before we get into that, I just want to mention real quick my cash trading business. If you guys are looking to sell any of your CS2 skins or items, turn them into cold hard cash, crypto, or any other payment method, definitely hit me up over on Twitter. It's going to be the first link in the description below. We buy pretty much anything and everything for the right price, but of course we like to get those bigger deals done. So if you have any knives, gloves, you know, more expensive skins, liquid skins, bulk cases, or maybe you're even looking to sell your whole inventory, I would love to help you get a deal done, help get you cashed out safely, effectively, and efficiently. And honestly, it's the best way to help support me, my channel, and my content here on YouTube. With that being said, let's get right into this video today. So Arrow posted this video a couple weeks ago. I've had this video planned, but I've had some other stuff I want to talk about. Whatever, you know, I always have a list of video ideas. That's the only way to make as much content as I do, is to have this list of video ideas, and every once in a while, you know, I decide to go down that list of videos. And one of these was Arrow calling me out, me feeling personally attacked by what he had to say in this video called "Cases Are Skyrocketing Again, Should We Invest?" And obviously, this is one of his videos that really piqued my interest. It's about CS2 investing. It's about cases. I love cases. I love CS2 investing. And he's, you know, telling his audience about how great cases are, how cases are going insane, how CS2 investing is all that. So I expected a really cool video about the CS2 investing scene to give some of his takes and opinions. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it wasn't probably going to change any of my CS2 investing opinions, because, hey, I feel like I've been really grinding this stuff super hard the last 2 years. I feel like I have really solidly cemented opinions on the CS2 investing scene, and I already know cases are amazing. I already know cases have been going crazy. I don't really need to hear this stuff too much, but I did want to hear what Arrow had to say. But here is what he said that shocked and surprised me, especially in a video specifically about CS2 investing. So here's what Arrow had to say.
If you want to learn how to become like actually good investor or whatever in Counter-Strike, which I think is pretty cringe, like to say investor, you should at the end of the day just buy skins that you think look good.
So that is his advice to the audience, that CS2 investing is cringe and you shouldn't be a CS2 investor. You should just buy stuff you like. Now, again, this is okay advice, and to the average person out there who just maybe casually knows about CS or just wants to casually play CS or whatever, or is just a CS player, you know, just a guy who wants to play and is like, hey, if I make a little bit of money off my skins, that's great. I think this is fine advice, and maybe that is most of Arrow's audience or whatever, but still, to call CS2 investing cringe is a little bit strange to me. But this is not a take that I'm unfamiliar with. There's plenty of people out there in the scene, you know, I see on Twitter and Reddit and stuff and Discord all the time, people are like, oh, CS investing is cringe, and that's people who have maybe tried CS2 investing before and have lost money, people who have no money to invest in the first place, or, you know, hey, people are just overly negative, people like to talk crap, people like to talk shit, whatever. But I was still very disappointed, and again, felt called out by Arrow. Hey, I'm cringe, you know, my whole thing is CS2 investing. This is what I'm all about. This is my whole channel. My whole shtick is CS2 investing. And I wanted to dive into this a little bit and take a look at, you know, some skins that I think look cool. You know, if I was going to buy an inventory of skins that I think looked cool, you know, what kind of gains and what kind of stuff I would be looking at. So, you know, AK-47 Vulcan, it's one of my favorite skins in the game. I think it's a very cool skin. Over the past year, it's up 15%. And hey, that's awesome. If I bought a skin and was loving it, how it looked in game, and was grinding CS and made 15%, that's awesome. That's great. That's amazing. I could have made 15% while still getting a skin that I think is awesome and really fun to play with and cool. That's great. And, you know, some other skins look very similar. You know, Op Asimov is one of my favorite Op skins in the whole game. I could have bought this thing and, hey, I would have made 20% of my money. I would have put in 100 and whatever. I could have bought this for $157 at the beginning of the year. I could have made $190 by the end of the year. Now, again, this is all pre-fees and stuff like that, so you're going to end up with a little bit less than that, but still, it's decent, you know, not too bad. You have the M4A1S Hyper Beast. It's a cool skin. It's up 13% in the past year. Maybe you want to buy some gloves with your inventory as well. You know, the Imperial Plaids. These are popular, cool gloves. They're up 16% in the past year. That's fine. That's awesome. You're making money. You're going up. Maybe even bought an agent. Number K. He's funny. He's condom head. Whatever. Agents went crazy. He's up 50%. There you even did pretty good. But hey, not all agents went up 50%. This is just one that I randomly picked out. Number K, I think, is an iconic agent, one that people like a lot. I think some agents, didn't do quite so good, but also agents have been pretty crazy in the past year. But again, what I think is unfortunate is pushing this narrative of CS investing being cringe, or that you should just buy what's cool and what you like, whatever. And again, that's fine if you just want to buy what you, if you don't want to get too deep into the weeds and you just want to, invest in what you think looks cool or whatever. I think that's fine. I have no problem with that. And honestly, I think it's a fine idea. Again, like I said, you have a chance to make money from playing video games, or just having money invested in a video game. I think that's cool. That's better than a lot of people are going to be doing. Somebody playing Valorant didn't get to make 15% from a cool skin last year. They lost, 100% of the money that they put into Valorant. And CS, you get a cool skin, you can play with it, and you can make some money along the way. That is fine. That's cool. That's awesome. I think if you're playing CS2, you probably should own skins. And I think that's what's so cool about the CS2 skin market, is that the players are incentivized to buy skins and own skins, which further makes the prices go up as more and more people play the game. Everyone's going to be making money. That's awesome. But is CS2 investing cringe, and should you only be investing in stuff that looks good? I really don't think so, because guess what? People who are so deep into the CS2 scene, people who watch Arrow stream or his videos or whatever, those are like the top 10%, the top 5%, the top 1% of people in CS. They know all about skins. They know all about the CS economy. They know all that stuff. They have a knowledge base. They have a wealth of knowledge. They have an advantage over so many people. And for people like that who know so much about CS, who potentially have an advantage in the knowledge area, but also know how insane certain CS2 investments have done over the past couple years or throughout the life of Counter-Strike, to not have any money or not be invested into the areas that are making the most money or into the best fundamentals, to me, that is really weird. And that would feel like you're missing out on something. You knew about it. Like, there's so many people who are like, oh, I should have invested in a house, 20 years ago, or I should have invested in Bitcoin 10 years ago, or I should have invested in this or that, or Apple or Amazon, whatever. You have that opportunity in front of you right now. If you are somebody who knows a ton about skins and knows how to buy skins and how to get skins and which skins and items and stuff go up, why would you not want to be invested in the stuff that has the best fundamentals and has the best returns? That's not cringe. That just makes a ton of sense, especially now in today's day and age where everything is so expensive and so many people are hard pressed financially and whatever. Why would you not want to try and get ahead if you want to? If it's something you're interested in, again, if it's something you care about or interested in or think is fun, if you like CS2 investing, if you like being a nerd about the CS items and skins and all that stuff, I don't think that's cringe. I think that's cool, but it's also a big opportunity. There's so many people that I've connected with and talked to in the CS scene who have bought a car from the gains they've made from CS2 investing, who have put a down payment on a house from the gains from CS2 investing, who have paid off their student loans from the gains from CS2 investing, people who have changed their lives. That's not cringe. There's actually a very, very big opportunity in CS, because what we're talking about is big money. Again, the CS2 items market cap is something like $3 or $4 billion in total. And if you look at the stuff that has the best fundamentals, yes, with a Vulcan, you could have made 15%, or an Asimov, you could have made 20% or whatever. But again, the stuff with the best fundamentals, cases, the S plus tier investments of the world, are up 115% in the past year. The Danger Zone case is up 61% in the past year. You have the AK-47 Slayton field tested. This is a trade up skin from the Snakebite case, which is now discontinued. It's in the, not discontinued, but it's in the rare drop pool. A trade up skin from the rare drop pool, up 116% in the past year. You have the MP9 R Machine, a popular trade up skin from a very, very popular collection. It's up 49% in the past year. These are real legitimate gains, and these are just ones that I kind of randomly thought of or randomly pulled up. These aren't even necessarily the best performers or the best things or whatever, but there are so many items. It could be skins, it could be cases, it could be stickers, it could be patches, it could be whatever you think is the most interesting, whatever you are going to be the most excited about, whatever niche in the market you are going to be able to hyper focus in on and gain advantages and find the trends and find the data and all that. Hey, over the past couple of years, or mostly over the past year or so, I've decided to lock in on cases, and like I said, I've made a couple $1,000s in 2025 already. That's not cringe. This is actually helping me, my family, my personal everything, and hopefully it's going to set me up for a better future, because if you go out and look at, you have like the S&P 500, hey, in the past year, it's up 13%. If you look at something like Bitcoin, it's up 29%. CS CS skins and the best CS items are outperforming the stock market, are outperforming crypto. This is a big opportunity, and CS2 is continuing to hit new all-time highs in terms of player base, continue to hit new all-time highs in terms of the overall market cap. There is real legitimate things out there, and if you know about this stuff and you know about the money and know about the opportunities and possibilities, why would you not want to take advantage of this? And why would Arrow be not recommending his viewers if you think CS2 investing is too risky, or you just want to stay away from it, or you don't think it's a good idea, hey, that's one thing. But to just say you shouldn't necessarily be buying your favorite skins and holding on to them and doing anything else is cringe, I really don't agree with. And again, I think Arrow's kind of doing a disservice to some of his viewership base or whatever, especially by talking about it negatively. If it's not necessarily your thing or not something you necessarily care about, whatever. But again, especially somebody like Arrow who has profited and made a career so much off of CS2 skins and probably made a fair share of money off of CS items, stuff like that himself. At the very least, he knows other people. There's guys like Onipixel and Anomaly and guys like that who are pretty into CS2 investing and have made a ton of money from content creation, but also from CS2 investing as well. And he's probably seen firsthand what it's done to some of these people and how it's changed their lives. Again, and so that's something I love to see. When my viewers tell me, hey, I made money off this, hey, I did this with the money from CS2 investing, whatever, that is a cool stuff to me. And I hope you guys, are able to learn stuff from the videos and content I make, and I hope you're able to go out and make some money of your own. That's my hope at the end of the day. And I would not call anyone who's trying to make money and trying to, take advantage of the things we see in the scene. Valve is making a ton of money off CS2, and they're creating opportunities for people to make money off CS2, and going for that or trying your best to do that or even taking advantage of it, that's not cringe. So I really, like I said, I like Arrow. I like his content. I think he's doing some cool things. I do watch his videos, but I did feel a little bit attacked this time. So I wanted to defend myself and some of you guys out there as well. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hope I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.